All right, guys, welcome to the live stream. Today, we're going to be playing the Ultra Historical mod on Hearts of Iron 4, and it seems to streamline vanilla so that you get more of a historical experience in Hearts of Iron 4. Today, I'm going to be co-oping Germany with Matt so we can go a little faster, and we'll see how it goes here. The meta is not to build civs first because, as you can see at the top here, we have 1,200 civilian factories. There's also extra resources in this mod, and that's going to be coal. And apparently, coal is utilized by the refineries. So we're going to need to try to figure out how to build more coal because we're going to be coal constrained. And I'm assuming we're still going to be rubber constrained. It looks like we start off with 58. So we might be able to build air pretty quickly here.
There's also raw iron and then bauxite too. That'll
Raw
go into like making aluminum and steel.
How do we produce the steel?
There's steel factories, I believe. Yeah, the steel mills. You can see them just below the rubber plant on the construction tab. And then with the aluminum, so for steel you need 80 raw iron, 100 coal, and 4 tungsten to make you 50 steel. And then for the aluminum, it's 75 bauxite, 50 coal, comes out to be 50 aluminum.
And it looks like there's different plants: aluminum smelter, steel mill, synthetic refinery. All right, well, let's start setting up here. I'm going to be controlling the focus tree research, trade, and then Matt is going to control the production screen as well as the templates and the navy. Do you want to do the spies as well, Matt?
Yeah, I can do that. It's fine.
So the spies in this mode are different. You start off with 5, and there's no collaboration governments, but you can decipher or decrypt the enemy intel. I think I'll start off with the UK, and that way you shouldn't need to put spies in UK, but you could put them all over the place everywhere else. And we're going to try to go to North Africa, but we're not sure how the goofy AI is going to react here. Welcome, Striker. Welcome, Wholesome. This is the Ultra Historical mod for Hearts of Iron 4. And so we're going to check it out today. All right, well, let's get into it. I'm just going to go Rhineland first. And then it's a 35-day to get the refurbish the Kriegsmarine Werft. And that's going to give us a bunch of dockyards, and then we'll go 4-year plan, which is not going to matter as much because we're not building civilian factories. So research, I'll just start as I would in vanilla. We already have radio. Let's see, all these do different things now. Factory, so construction gives you factory output plus 2%. Or dispersed industry does. Basic machine tools, dispersed industry, construction 2. And then we're going to go fighter first, BF 109.
Yeah, we'll need that one. And then Panzer 2. Panzer 2, and then if you want to get the historical battleships out, we'll need the 380 millimeter cannon before we can do them. Which isn't that long of research. It's on the naval modules tab. 100 days. 380 millimeter battery 2.
It's on naval module.
Mm-hmm. Which I wouldn't necessarily like. Disperse is way far out, actually. Wait till you get the bonus for doing 4-year plan to do it, because That's going to tie up that slot for more than a year, almost 2 years.
Oh, we
Same
can't
with
do any of
construction.
these.
Construction is more than 2 years out right now.
Yeah, that's not going to be worth at all.
So
So
do the Navy one, the 380 millimeters, so we can get the Bismarck and the Tirpitz out. And then by then you'll have the 4-year plan, which those dispersed 2 won't be as bad with that 100% bonus.
do you mean the 320 battery?
No, there's a 380. Let me go back to the research. So naval modules, 15-inch. You just look on the left side, you'll see in descending order. It's got the 100% bonus to it.
Okay, I see it. And this goes on the tank as well, or no?
No, that'll just be on the battleships.
Let's see what I can put on the tank. Do you think we need piercing or soft?
What are you looking at?
Oh, there's no...
So there's no tank designer. We're just they'd have the historical designs in this one.
Then I'll skip that. What do you want first? Panzer 2A?
Yeah, go with the Panzer 2. How far? It's 217 days.
Krupp. I might go with Krupp rather than Daimler Benz.
That BF 109 is actually really far out too.
That's okay. It's a plane.
Expand. No, but there's a bonus that I thought I remembered getting.
It's okay because I'm gonna need that for the light bomber. It looks like we already have a light bomber, the Dornier 17.
Yeah, that one was kind of lackluster. The JU-88 is the first good one.
Oof. Okay. Yeah, we're definitely gonna need to grind out the fighter though, I think. And then
Yeah. BF 109 could stay, but I think there is a bonus somewhere towards the research of it.
we'll go Focke-Wulf.
Keep that one on there, and then I think we'll be good. But maybe, is there anything else that needs to go where the basic machine tools is? Because that's over a year out as well without the bonuses, which the 4-year plan will give us 2 100% bonuses, so you could use them for that and like dispersed.
Unless you think that there's a gun that we need. These guns are all further out than that. We could also do... We have Field Hospitals 1, but everything is going to be greater than that, actually, in terms of research, so...
You do the armored train. And if you get it within the first 4 months, then pretty much all of our trains that we have produced between now and the war would be the more robust ones. Because we have a good train stockpile right now. Or it looks good to me. I mean, it's 2,600.
Is there still a Reichs Autobahn?
Yeah, there is. It's the left branch under autarky. That's another one that has the little decision that pops up once you do it.
Okay, so that is going to give us a lot of infra everywhere, really. So maybe I won't build the infra. Did you notice when we practiced if it gave you a lot more of the coal?
No. So I would just do the coal ones for now, because if we do 2 of those build slots with the coal, I don't think it would affect us too much on the overall. Or even just do them one at a time. So like in the beginning of 37, we just swap to the other one.
I'm not sure what you mean, like build infra in the coal areas?
Just do one. You already have that one. That's, you said Westfalen. Let's see where that is.
It's only going to give
Yeah,
us
that's a good
one.
one. And then there's another one that I thought I saw that had like 8,000. That might have been the one I was looking at. Yeah, that's the best one.
I think the other ones are going to give us diminishing returns because nothing's even close to 8,000.
Let's do that one. We'll play it by year. By then we should have probably Reich's Autobahn, and we can see what benefits we get. And then pretty much, let's just fill it all out with mills. Pretty much every state just prioritize the higher infras first. But I think you have enough to cover pretty much the whole of Germany.
Wow, this is crazy. You can build everywhere. There's so many civs.
Yeah, I had the whole country. I was just doing them in like stacks of 5 or 6, depending on how high the infra was. Because by the time 1940 rolls around, you shouldn't be able to get too many more out than like 6, possibly 7. And then maybe a couple of oils, just to start preemptively working our way towards some energy independence, if you will.
Yeah, we need to do that turn 1 in the 90 infrastructure areas.
Yeah, because they're not too bad. They're about, I think they were 6 months, like 8 months. So yeah, the sooner we start on those, the better.
Oh, this is crazy.
That's what I was saying when I was playing Germany. Like every time I'd get a new batch of mills, you get so many mills at once. that I wanted to make sure I was balancing my books in terms of what I was producing with the mills I get every 6 months.
I have so many civs that we're all blue. There's nothing really much else that I could do. We're out.
Take them off. Don't do the max production because we're never going to pump out 51 mills in East Rhineland because that would take 25 years. But if you don't max them out, do them up like 5 or 10. And then you should, if there's still open slots in the state, you'll be able to add more on top in other build areas. You want me to help click through just to get it covered?
No, you go ahead and do your stuff. You're good.
Okay. You need to go historical on the motorized divisions. So we have 3 of these infantry divisions that were historically motorized by the time between 36 and 39.
Sure, it's all going to be up to the tanks, really.
So the 2nd, the 3rd, and the 13th were all motorized divisions IRL. At some point between now and the beginning of the war, and then I think it was the 29th as well.
As long as the tanks slap hard, the rest not going to matter as much. So if we made puppets or alliances, then we could further our build slots here. So like if we got Anschluss early, we'd have more places to build things.
Mm-hmm.
So that might be a strat for this particular mod. I'm not entirely sure. It's glitching out for me a bit. Ultra historical mod, Jason. I also took care of the spam in the Discord. Thanks for pointing that out, dude. Appreciate it. I thought you had the ban hammer, man. You know what? I could build extra naval dockyards and start extra rows for you if you need them.
Yeah, let's do. What's the highest in Hamburg, or is it Kiel? I think it was Hamburg.
Lesser M's. I'm leaving Hamburg for refineries. Actually, I could just build more. There, it should be good. Start trading with Sweden for steel. And then does NIFO bills work differently?
I don't know. Let me take a look.
No,
It looks like it's just a straight up consumer goods versus political power cost, and it probably works similar to vanilla, where it gets worse the longer you use it until the war.
so you can get better subs. Do you for -1 naval XP? Do you want me to do that?
Just let's stick to the 7As, because I think the other ones were longer range, but they were bigger subs, like the cruiser subs. That they'd probably be heavier on the production cost. Let's stick to the historical.
The ultra historical mod. That's right, Jason. Do you want the battalion support 39?
What does that add that we don't have? Let me check it out.
The template has research pack. Here,
So
it's
the pack 30. So I think it adds the anti-tank. So we got pack 36s mixed in on that. Let me go ahead and switch that into production.
yeah, you can use that or not. That's up to you. Convert all this stuff from stockpile. And then let me start setting up everything else.
Yeah, that added a pack 36 as well as the old school tank gewehr, anti-tank rifles. And eventually we'll get the newer ones. So I'll go ahead and put that in production.
I'll start grinding Monstein down south. Oh, no
What's it
one.
look like if I change the icon to a tank for my... What's the armored army show up as for you?
Just the vanilla.
Is it still like a shield, or I don't know if it changed the icons for you.
Armor just looks like it's light armor.
No, but like on the top right, like open the theater.
Oh, it looks like NATO symbols, Eastern USSR.
Let me pull up your stream so I can see what you see.
we don't have any field marshals. Or at least I didn't see them.
Yeah, you have to promote them, which you get a lot more of the command power. There's a higher cap off the bat. I think it's 300.
It's like we can't participate in Ethiopia, and you might not have been able to participate in Spanish Civil War because your war support when we practiced this wasn't high enough.
It was over 50 when I had it, but I could go there. I just couldn't send divisions. I could send the air volunteers.
Do you want one Super Navy or what do you want?
Yeah, let's just put the subs in their own little theater, and then here's what I like to do. I'm gonna create a new task force just for these guys, and they'll be this little life raft. Icon will be we'll leave these guys on training all the time, so, and I'll divert all the new ships to go to the Marine School.
I'll start training the biplanes.
Okay.
Got medium bombers. Actually, I have quite a few transports.
Yeah, I think we have enough for like 3 air wings of them right off the bat.
I'll get the medium bombers ready to send down to...
That's all I'm producing right now. I switched it all to medium bombers. Took off the HE51s. And then those crappy light bombers.
Looks like we can add more biplane.
Then we need to make sure we balance out the resources.
I did. Well, once we
Still
hit start,
showing short on 90. Yeah, let it
you're
go
gonna
a day
have
and
to.
then...
Yeah. So we need 550, and that'll be your target is like 37 basically for Anschluss. We'll see what happens. And then I'm ready to start if you are.
Yeah, it should be good.
Start at 3. So game rule, only nations that historically can send volunteers: Germany, Italy, Soviet, and Spanish Civil War. So we can perhaps send some if I'm able to get the war support higher. I'm going to go for war industrialist first. Did it seem like you had a lot of political power when we tested this?
Yeah.
We already have...
You can't
we don't have
do
Borman.
Walter Funk until we have Anschluss for the war industrialist. I think it's supposed to be like how Halmar got pissed off at the expansionism, I guess. And then they replaced him with Funk.
Can't go George Thomas, but he... Oh, never mind. We have to be non-aligned.
We need a lot more steel. Hold on, pause it real quick. We're still short like 90-something steel, so...
Oh, don't worry about it. I got it. I'm gonna... We're good. Just do that in real time. You're good. So we got the
that little
dockyard.
detour is going to cost us 2 weeks.
For what?
On naval production, because they're all the way at the bottom. So like almost all the Navy stuff wasn't building.
So you're doing the mediums, you're doing a couple transports, trains. I would put like one on train. Give yourself some breathing room. Once we get the armored trains out, we should be okay. And we're going to capture a lot of train as well.
Okay. Just gonna put them on the trucks because we'll need probably at least 15 factories on trucks, if not more. I don't know.
Damn. Well, you are building motorized, so yeah, that makes sense. Furthest behind is anti-tank. Next after that would be artillery, and then after that is
Which
anti-air.
artillery? Light or heavy? Light's
Light.
129.
Second pain point.
They're both.
Is there
Which I think
anything?
this is about where I had them.
We got an operative. I'll put him in Poland.
All right.
Tektro, thanks for showing up to the live stream. What's my favorite game? I don't know if I have one right now, to be honest. I think it's probably Hearts of Iron 4, with Tarkov being a close second. But those are the two favorite games. And then if you just want a lot of action, Helldivers was really fun. If you just want to hang out with your friends and have a good time, because you could jump into that super quick. You could jump in with friends and just start shooting stuff. I really enjoyed that game. But that's what I'm playing so far. Another good game that you could check out on my YouTube channel is The Great Houses of Calderia. That came out in early access. It's a Finnish company called Fire Squid, and they've got a feudal grand strategy game that's not historical at all, but that was a lot of fun. I like that better than CK3. CK3 is just kind of annoying to me because everyone dies out, and the mini games in that game are much better than CK3. So I'm thinking I go Borman first. Speed up.
Yeah, you can't do Borman until Hess flies away, like after the fall of France, because it just sticks to the historical on that. So what I did on our test run, I did the two Heinrich Himmler, because he had political power gain, and then I did
Canaris?
Reinhard Heydrich, because between the two of them, that's 15 more PP, and you'll get a ton after the reoccupying the Rhineland.
Feel you. Right now, though, I could go I could go Krupp right now. That might be a good pickup, though. What do you think? I'll pick it up because it gives me something right now.
Yeah. And then whenever we get another 150 IG Farben and Siemens, because you can get both of them in this one. All right. Now we got 219 PPE.
Okay, I'm going to go the Reichs. Refurbish the Kriegsmarine Wharf to give you all the dockyards. And I feel like I should go for Himmler.
Yeah, dude, I did Himmler and Heydrich. Get enough for it.
Okay, I'm gonna start it up again.
And that also helps with our espionage stuff too. Because our spies are pretty nerfed.
We're gonna have to go down to limited exports once we run out of everything.
Let me divide it. I'm gonna put the infantry into different army corps for different fronts, and we'll probably put the first. I think we need like 6 armies to cover Poland, and then the rest would be along the west,
Okay.
since they're smaller. I'll put the tanks in their own so we can get an armor general, and then this will be army group 1.
Anything else you need, Navy? I just got that 380 millimeter battery.
Let's see on the decisions.
I gotta go basic machine tools next.
We just need 12 XP. We need to exercise the Navy, have we not? Yeah, let's exercise them. I'm gonna leave the training fleet on just always exercise, and then I'm just gonna exercise the max on our standard, the sub fleets and the surface fleets we get.
Yeah, I used to love Dota 2. Yeah, I'm going
All right,
for...
we got that decision now.
Yeah, update your production now. I'm updating all the MIOs.
Yeah.
Now you can update your production. And we're gonna have train in 10 days. So we'll see if Spanish Civil War kicks off in July like it normally does.
I got the train.
Yep. Dude, construction is going to be rough. I don't even know if I want to do it. Construction speed, factory repair speed, 2%. It might be worth if it gets down to 340. But not right now.
Mm-hmm.
Just upgraded one of your ship MIFOs.
Okay.
I went autarky. And then we can go Goering and start gaining air XP. See what else.
We'll go ahead and do the decision for the Bismarck and Tirpitz to get the build plans for them. I'll just put them at the bottom of the production queue.
Canaris would be good. I'll go Goering Canaris. Yeah, Credfield, thanks for coming to the stream, man. I haven't played Dota 2 in a long time. It's too much of a time sink. It just takes too long to play that game and be good at it. But back in the day, I was pretty high MMR. Bice, did you see Bitter Steel's video where he said he hated that game?
Yeah. I prefer Black Ice over the standard. I like how in depth it is. It's a change of pace if you haven't messed with it, but
I'm capturing the first cipher. You have to capture 2 ciphers. Firing. 2 ciphers to decrypt them. And then 6 days till Spanish Civil War, maybe?
Yeah, it seemed to start at the usual.
Yeah, we're starting to, as we build mills, we're starting to lose the civs.
All right, Spanish Civil War's on.
War support is over 50%.
So we can send air volunteers still. That's how it was for me last time. Which I think they just did it for historical purposes because Germany didn't send very many ground crews. It wasn't like them sending whole divisions worth of dudes over there, aside from the air.
Bro, we can't send anything but air, just like you said. Cute.
Let's send some bomber wings. Send 2 of them. You want me to send them over or you got them?
I got him. Actually, we might be able to.
All right, let me put that Panzer II into production.
Panzer III next, or Panzer IV?
Don't go straight into them because there's a huge. There is a form the Panzer Troop after Army Innovations will give us a bonus for both of them to make them so they aren't so far out.
I paused. We're gonna want to go Panzer IV. It's only 700 days. I'm gonna do it ahead of time, so because we're gonna need that Panzer IV out.
Well, the Panzer IV in here is the stubby, so it depends on. They've got them separated like they were.
We can get the long dog.
The Panzer III is the long-barreled one, or the anti-tank one. Panzer IV is more of an infantry support tank till they get the long-barreled 75 millimeter, which is going to be like 1942.
Damn. I would say soft attack is going to be at a premium early, so can we go down right or left, or do we have to get both Panzer III and Panzer IV to get like Panzer IV-G? Yeah, you need Panzer III. Actually, the soft attack of the Panzer III FG is fine, but the Panzer IV is much better. We need all of them.
Yeah, I mean, let's stick to the historical builds because they have it so you do 1 battalion of each of those per regiment going into the armored divisions.
All of a sudden, we have many more civs.
Maybe from trade.
Well, we just completed autarky. And then I'll go Hermann Goering work for the civs down to our 2 research slots. All right, I'm ready to go if you are.
Yeah.
Matt likes NATO symbols. I cannot stand the NATO symbols because I don't know what is going on.
That's me in reverse for you because like I'll look at all these different helmets and stuff and it doesn't tell me anything, but the NATO symbols tell me exactly what I'm looking at if you know how to read them.
That's because Matt was in the military for a long ass time. Okay, go ahead and fix our production real quick. Or yeah,
I'm gonna add some to AT. All right, we're good.
You got the train in there. And we're going armored car recon? Or do you want to go light tank recon?
Do armored car because it's going to be a lot easier to produce them in this mod. Another quick research, if you have a slot for it, would be the SD KFC, the 222, which is under the 221 on the research screen, the armored car. But it's the bottom box underneath the anti-tank one. It's 90 days. Let's see what the difference would be.
Wait. Say that again?
So look at the research screen and look at armored car. The KFC 221.
Yep.
The 222 is like 3 times the defense, 4 times the breakthrough. I think that's really worth it. And like 300 times the soft attack. because it's got a 20 millimeter, I believe, versus just an MG
The
34.
the 231.
No, look on the same block as the 221. Then you have those two smaller boxes, so it's the bottom right one. SD KFC 222.
If you want it, that's 85 days. It would be better than going the tank. If you want it.
Yeah, let's do that because I mean we can get back on the tank too, but if we're going armored car, it makes armored cars like 3 or more times better.
So you want the 22?
The 222, not the top one's like the AT one. But let's just do the regular 20 mil on it.
All
Turns
right.
them into essentially little wheeled Panzer IIs.
3 military factories.
Okay.
Dude, that's.
I'm gonna put more on guns, I think.
I'm gonna go Halder next.
How are we on support equipment?
4.
73 days.
Just upgraded your Mio.
For what? A lot of them. I see them.
A lot of stuff. Try to put in blank slots because our problem now.
Yeah, let's see. I'll just add some more under Panzer. We need more Panzer IIs, so I'm gonna do 2 rows of that so we can get the Panzer IIIs and 4s in, because they're a lot better than Panzer Is anyway.
All of a sudden, we had plenty of iron. Oh, maybe that's just because we're converting from stockpile. Command power is maxed out. Let me see who's going to be our best field marshal. I'm going to go with supply. Reichenau looks fine. His max planning kind of sucks. It might be Rommel. I'm going to go list. Unless we can... I'll wait. We can grind out
I usually do
Munstein.
the historical ones, like Bach was one of them, as well as Runstedt. Now I don't know. They're probably not the meta for the game, but
Where is Bach?
Runstedt has a max planning bonus of 6%.
I'm using Bach. That's why he's not there. Bach would be okay.
And then Ritter von Lieb was the one that was in charge of the guys covering France and the lowlands.
Hey, Wojciech. The mods are icons for Italian airplanes. I just upgraded your support equipment.
Okay.
I'm going to pick up Halder. Start getting that XP gain. And actually, I can pick up naval maneuver, naval speed 5%. I'm thinking that's not going to be too bad. Would you rather have capital ship attack, commerce rating, or naval maneuver for speed?
Where are you looking at it? Under the
Chiefs and theorists.
the officer corps.
Fleet logistics.
Naval speed's 5. I don't know. You want to go historical with Donitz, or you want to go? We could try to do a. If the war can go our way, we could make the Kriegsmarine great again.
Matt is a naval LARPer.
I vote on Raider because and I haven't played this mod, but in Road to 56, I did that and I built 2 full-size surface fleets, and I swept the whole Brits in the sea. And then went on to win the whole war and then took out the U.S. Navy too. But this isn't this mod. That wasn't this mod, so I don't know. We might be better off going commerce raiding and starving out the Brits with supplies and whatnot.
You said that there was going to be a decision. Do I need to develop iron depots in prospect for resources?
Those are probably always good to do. What's the cons to doing them? We need to click on Hermann Göring work, because that will give us 90 days. We'll get 24 more civs. I'll go ahead and click it.
And then something's going on with the MIFOs. Economic overheating.
So yeah, that's a new mechanic in this game where the longer you're at a mobilized economy and the higher up the mobilization, the faster that will progress and get worse. But there's nothing we can do about it. We really want to get up to a war economy and even total mob as soon as we can. So just let that stew unless there's anything we can do to lower it. I don't know if there is. Maybe in the propaganda. Look, if you scroll all the way up, you got these propaganda options. Some of them are one use, and then others, which looks like you clicked on that one. That's a good one to do for the stability, but others you can only use once. So. All right, we're about to get the dockyards online. And that should be enough to probably fit the Bismarck. Let's get the Bismarck there, and then so we need more chromium as well as more steel. These guys. All right, hold pause it. We got some more naval dockyards ready. Let's see what we have in here.
Wait, did I pick the wrong thing? I'm infiltrating the civilian administration.
For who?
I thought I was capturing ciphers for Poland. Okay.
Do we have any other naval options down below for templates? So once we get to 6 XP, I'm going to click on the 1936 class destroyers. For the time being, I'm just going to put that other... I need to get the subs online. That's what I need to get online, because we had all the other ones pump out.
I'm paused.
All right, let's get the steel up, because we are at a deficit to where ships aren't building.
Okay, we got that new...
I'll put that in production.
New guy.
I'm just going to get the Swedish steel.
Agent injured. But we finished one. What? We're capturing... Did you try to capture a cipher in Paris?
No. Unless
Must
I accidentally clicked it.
No, I clicked...
I didn't click it through it or anything. Maybe you clicked how they all show up in one thing. You might have clicked the French one instead of the Polish one.
It operates a bit differently here.
It's all right. I mean, we'll need that one anyway. If you're doing the British decryption right now, so
One more spies. I'm gonna go elusive gentleman. We're getting ciphers on France, and then we should get ciphers on Poland. But what happened was I clicked on ciphers on Poland, but the guy was in France, so it did it in France. That's what happened. Not used to that. So
I'm making. Oh, I don't know what I just did. I combined them all into one. Hold on. Don't worry, but don't look at the army. I'll get it reorganized back the way it was.
I'm gonna promote von Manstein while you're there. You should
Okay.
be a good field marshal.
Make sure you click on that event or the decision for that just popped up.
Where is it?
It's under the top of the decision tab is where all those important ones pop up, like fund Volkswagen plants, as well as start this. Yeah, it'll get us more shipyards too.
Oh, we have to do U-boat effort to get the commerce rating.
Which that won't start until I think the war with Poland. So when we're not on the naval treaty.
Cancel non-aggression pact.
Yeah, they did that to me last game too.
A little bit behind on heavy. I'm gonna add some slots to heavy infantry.
With the support.
Actually, could you do that real quick? Because I'm not sure which button it
Yeah,
is. And just add extra because they keep flowing in, and then we have a
I
deficit.
put it up to 15.
And then you have a bunch of stuff to upgrade as well. In terms of Mios.
I'm on that.
I'm just going to go for naval maneuver until we can upgrade to Donitz. It's not a big deal. We're January 37, still early war. Keep going here.
Get another spy.
Getting some good air XP, but we're going to need that.
How's Spain looking? Actually, it's going better than last time.
Thanks for reminding me. I need to adjust where the bombers are.
some more mills. Let me
Got 2 new
let's take a look where we're at on production. Artillery's okay. It's not too far behind. AT is not very far behind.
Your equipment just
Infantry
upgraded.
equipment needs a lot more. Trucks are pretty far behind too. So trucks. I think the infantry equipment, the battalion support will go up with time because I have 15 mils and it's only about half the efficiency. How far out are we on the BF 109? 93 days.
That should be pretty close to on time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do Panzer 4 as well. I'm kind of out of things to do.
Yeah, do the Panzer 4 and the 3 at the same time, and then once we do the army innovations down to the form of the Panzertruppe, it'll give us a big boost to them as well as the next model down. You get 50% boost for them, all the way down to through the beginning of the war.
Do we have enough for Anschluss? 7%. We probably don't want to do Anschluss yet. We don't have enough out, so prioritize producing
You need to
more.
do the anti-Comintern pact before you can do Anschluss.
Okay.
We have the manpower. That's the only thing holding us back.
Okay. All right, we're good.
We are at a manpower crisis right now. We need to up our draft laws.
Will do.
I got it right now. We just happen to have the XP for it, or the PP.
It looks like you can upgrade your infantry squad.
I'm gonna wait till the MP40 is researched, and I'll just do one with that. You talking about with the Mio or?
Current Navy meta, as far as I know, Anton, is to build a balanced Navy with carriers, battleships. The battleships protect the carriers. The screens protect the cruisers. And the cruisers protect the battleship. That's as far as I know. I don't think it's been changed. It could have been updated in the last few months, but I don't think so. Let's see here. 39 days on that. Pull a switch here. Do you need more dockyards or are you good?
Let's pause it. I got a whole bunch of mills to allocate. I'm gonna put some more under the Panzers. We need some more steel. There's a decision that's ticking down. It'll give me more dockyards.
Do I need more like steel mills?
Can we trade with Sweden for any more?
I'll just build some more. Input, output is 50 steel. And then aluminum is going to be a hot commodity here in a sec. I don't really know what I'm doing, chat. I'm just like assuming that I'm going to need that. Synthetic rubber plant. I'm assuming I'm going to need that as well.
Yeah, we'll definitely want some oil, synthetic oil and rubber.
Do you feel you need more dockyards or could I take some off?
How many are you building? A bunch?
Like probably...
Take Holstein off for sure because it's pretty far out. Just have them do lower. I'm going to decrease them to 2 on the ones that are almost done, and then 1 on these guys. All right. So they'll produce another 6 for us, and then phase out. We can reassess where we're looking on the dockyards.
Do you want the MP38 or the MP35?
Do the 38. It's cheaper, and we can build a bunch more of them.
Damn, it's 730 days though.
Don't do it yet. Wait till, what is it, 1938 tech?
Anything you want on the Navy, like torpedo 2, the intermediate torpedo 2?
Let's do, like, on the tech
could-
tab, the...
I could give you small caliber armor piercing shell.
Yeah, those are good ones because they're free. We don't have to produce anything for them, and they're usually short if they're not different from vanilla. They're actually longer, but not too long. Trade. Hold on, pause it real quick. Let's get this steel production going where we need it to go. Because our ships are suffering. I'm just going to buy French steel and think of it as an investment. What do you think?
There you go. At this point, I'm going to go Reichs because world tension's still not above 10%. So we'll go Reichs Audubon. That's going to give us a lot of resources as we're running out here. And then once we get that, you just got to remember we got to redo all this whole deal.
Okay.
Are you good?
Yeah. I'm going to drag these battleships up as well as the subs.
Yeah, definitely make your
so
fleet...
they're not getting hit by any shortages we get. Get some more mills. Once the BF-109 comes out, I'll have plenty to invest the mills in. Right now, it's kind of just... I'm going to put them on bombers for now. And then transition them over.
Yeah, we got Reichs Audubon. World tension is still not spiked. We need army innovations to start getting leaders, so I'm going to go ahead and do that.
Okay, and then if you do the Panzer Troopa, that'll help get these medium tanks into production sooner rather than later.
Okay.
We need some more steel and rare materials.
Wait, do we get BF? We're about to get BF-109.
Mm-hmm. All right, let me get those into production.
Trick him out first. Wolf is so far away. Do we want dive bombers at all or no?
I think the Stukas would be good because we could use them on anti-ship stuff as well along the coast and in the Med.
Your Opal Blitz was just updated.
All right.
Yeah, we're having supply input problems with steel, I feel like. I don't know. It keeps on waxing and waning.
Yeah. Buy some. I'll buy that one stack from Poland. Oh, now we're way ahead.
So
I'll get off it while you balance it.
Army Innovations and then the Panzergruppe.
Mm-hmm.
We're above 11%. I'll do Anschluss next.
All right.
Going von Munstein for the Armor Genius.
We need a lot of trucks as well as these airplanes. We're getting 40 trucks a day, or 14 a day with 20 factories.
Just
All right,
upgraded 5
dockyards.
equipment designs.
Let me get the 1936 destroyer. I'm going to switch over to the Type 7B subs as well. Why are these Bismarcks not building? Hold on, pause it real quick.
Do you need to like click on the decision to do it or something? I'm not sure.
I had to click on the decision to unlock the template for it, but it's showing no progress.
Hover?
They built fine last time. I don't know why.
Yeah, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Okay.
All right, let's do it.
All right.
Yeah, we need some of these like air innovations. expand the Luftwaffe.
I don't know what's causing the steel to go up and down as much as it is.
Okay, got
Alright,
the
so we should have the
Panzergruppe.
bonuses. See if the bonuses applied to the tanks. So now we're looking at a year. What were they at before? Just under a year for both. Did that help out a bunch, or?
No, I have to swap it. I'll wait in this mod because it's only 300 days on these 2 tanks, and then I can get the upgrades faster. So, not going to worry about it as much.
Okay. And we're back to short on steel, but now we're good on steel.
It looks like yeah, I don't know if that's a bug or what.
I didn't notice it last time.
We need to
Unless
grind
it's
out.
just the AIs trading their resources away, not prioritizing us because we're pissing them off.
How's our army looking? Are we... Oh, NATO symbols.
We're looking pretty good. I've got what I think we should need on the Polish front, and then I'm covering France now just in case they get crazy, and then I'll put more of a skeleton crew along the lowlands and a couple divisions on Denmark.
Gonna upgrade von Bach. Feld Marshal. And we'll go like Reichenau.
Dude, these trucks are still trickling behind. I'm gonna add some more on them. Up to 30.
I usually do this. Our economies will help each other. Production efficiency cap and growth. Actually, the top one might be better.
For what?
The Swiss decision.
Oh yeah, I accepted them last time.
Just remember, Modell is going to be better on the defensive.
Hmm.
Okay, I got you all tricked out here, and then we're going to need Improv Master. So planning's going to be a deal here. Division recovery rate and reinforce rate. Munstein's going to go organization first because he's a tank dude.
Mm-hmm.
Just know that the guy with the monocle, the 2 monocle guys, are defensive field marshals.
All right.
Bach is going to be your offensive guy, so put him along Poland and give him like whatever you need for Poland.
Yeah, box on the northern half of Poland. And then Reichenau has the southern half. I'm gonna use the Austrian mountaineers to plus up a mountaineer 4.
I'm just peppering it out with like synthetic rubber steel mills and aluminum smelters. And then
We're at on mills right now, 176.
how's the BF 109 looking? We're at 10. Let's see. UK's at 6 to 9. We need to go up on that as a
I've got
priority.
it set for 60. Whenever these factories come out, they'll keep pouring into it.
Gotcha. God, the trains do not come out very fast. It's okay. We're going to capture a lot.
And we have
Fine.
2,000 in reserve, or we did. They're being used.
Dude, I need to get more of our military high command. I feel like I need to go down that middle section, but At this point, we're like committed to Fata Checo, I think.
Yeah.
We can't demand Sudetenland because we need more dudes in the field.
Do we?
So yeah,
How many more do we need? We're at 1.24 million in the field.
There must be some. Germany owns Lower Austria.
So just let it go a day and we'll have Austria, and then you should be able to roll right into it. All right, I'm gonna convert.
What just came out? Did you see what it came out?
We got the Austrian divisions, so I'm gonna switch them. I'm gonna make a better Mountaineer division template. Take it to a division from a brigade.
I'm gonna upgrade your basic fire control systems. Anti-air and light battery. Yeah, that's gonna be. We're gonna need that. Yeah, while you're doing that, I'm gonna press on here.
Okay.
While you're fixing the army. Yeah, it's so much quicker with the co-op. Like, if I had to do this by myself without pinging ideas off of you, it would be rough.
That's why I felt I was drowning on speed 4 with Germany the other day when we did it.
Are we even going to use most of these upgrades to the Navy MEOs? That's my question.
If the war goes our way and we're building new ships, well, we can upgrade them too if they didn't change it. So if we do when we're doing like radar installs, we can upgrade the MEO onto the current designs, and it'll add a little bit of time, but not too much. I usually have them upgraded, at least in the base game, from the early 39 before Poland, or like right as Poland's wrapping up.
So once we get an adequate, we should go Panzer 4. As soon as we get that, and then just start clipping those out. We should get those by like mid 38.
Mm-hmm.
Rheinmetall. Oh, you bastard. Don't upgrade Rheinmetall. Actually, God damn it. I feel like there should be an option to automatically upgrade all the guns after you upgrade the MEO. It'll upgrade the MEO, but not everything else.
Yeah.
Holy. We're behind on heavy equipment.
How far? Let's see. It's because I converted a bunch of those Austrian divisions too. It's only 19 days. We got a lot of production. I might even need to take it down some once we get our army built up to where we want it. I just pumped out another 12 divisions. So it's going to look like we're lower than we are for the time being.
F109 on 60. Take down whatever you need so we can put more on BF109. Oh, the truck.
Yeah, the truck was looking a little bit rough. No need to worry too much. I was going up to 30 with him. It's actually ticked down 100 days from when I added a few more. But I just wanted to prioritize the fighters. So infantry equipment, heavy infantry equipment, we're getting 18 a day. Trucks are moving the right way. It's just having to build up the efficiency.
Is there a better template for cavalry? For occupation? That's going to come into play now. Gebergs? I'm going to switch it to Geberg.
Just use the cavalry brigade because it's only infantry equipment and support equipment. which is supports from the MP battalion that's already in the Cav brigade we got. Don't use the Gebergs because they got a bunch of mountaineer equipment that I'm not producing enough for, aside from the small number of mountaineer divisions we got.
What are we light on? We're light on steel. Steel. Huh. Might have to build more of those steel plants. Got plenty of coal so far.
Mm-hmm.
Beta Checo. I'm gonna start building more steel.
Yeah, the steel is halting a bit of our production for the ships.
Precious ships. The precious Kriegsmarine.
We can always buy some communist steel, I guess.
I'm gonna pump out some more steel things.
We'll just cycle off of the Soviets as they come out. But I got the steel plus up to where the shipbuilding's not gonna be slowed down.
We're gonna get an upgrade to Focke-Wulf as soon as I do Air Innovations 2.
We've got a tech slot. You waiting to fill it out before you switch off one of the tanks?
I just filled it out with the... now that we have the upgrade to the machine and pistol, I went for that. The
Okay.
MP38.
Once that's done, just remind me and I will make sure I put it into a squad. Give the squad leader and the team leader some submachine guns.
Oh, we now have the JU-87. I'm going to go ahead and get that into production for you.
Okay.
I'll put that behind fighter, and we'll put like 5 on it.
I'll take 5 off the medium bomber for now to get it going.
Start ramping production.
Did you put it all the way up top?
I put it under the BF-109.
Okay, I see it now. All right, I took the 5 off the bomber.
If you could start allocating all of the air resources.
To what?
Just start pumping out air wings, basically.
Oh, okay, I'm filling them up.
Oh, I see. I wasn't looking at this closely. So you have to choose the country. Decrypting a bunch.
I guess we're not making our game up. They said they made the weather call.
The what?
The baseball game.
Oh, okay.
Since that tournament's starting this weekend, they're just not going to bother. Plus, the rest of this week looks pretty rainy. What was that came out on research? Oh, we should put those check tanks into production. Let me look at the stats. Keep it paused for a second. Let's look at the stats between the Panzer II and the check tanks. So they're both going to be filling light tank roles.
I'll set up Slovakia as a puppet state so that we're all. Yeah, that gives us the most bonuses.
All right, so we have soft attacks better, hard attacks a little bit worse. That's funny. You'd think the Panzer 38T would have a better gun for AT than the Panzer II, but it doesn't. And the soft attack's considerably higher, though. I don't know. I was hoping the hard attack was going to be higher. I might put a few of them into production, parallel with the Panzer II, for historical purpose.
It could go German war economy, and that is that exclusive? Let's see. Yeah, I'm just gonna go war economy. It doesn't look like it's exclusive with integrated.
Mm-hmm.
See if I can start getting hungry on our side.
Make sure we're not missing out on any decisions at the very top. We can also develop Hamburg area oil fields for 5. It's going to be 19 civs used for 120 days. Or 20 civs for 120 days, but we'll get 24 more oil. We should do that one. You need to go ahead and click it.
Which one is it again?
For prospect for resources, develop Hamburg area oil fields. It's going to take 20 civs for 120 days, but we'll get 24 more oil.
Go ahead.
And then we can. We need to click the Reichs Autobahn. Event.
I did
Have you
it.
already done it? There's another one.
I did it. I did them all. They look pretty good. And then
Yeah.
we'll see Reichs Autobahn infrastructure construction speed. We're not building infra yet, so I'm gonna just looking at the rest.
Take a look at the Navy. We got our first batch of fleet destroyers are done.
Do you need me to denounce the Anglo-German naval agreement?
I don't know. So that's going to be a double-edged sword because it's going to let the British develop whatever ships they want.
That looked pretty crap.
Which I can produce all the historical battle fleet ships with the restrictions we have. I guess it's just going to be more of a trial by fire to see how they work in this mod in naval combat.
Oh, you got more subs if you want better subs. Down at the bottom.
Can we go to the... Let's see what we got.
Order 9B.
So I'm sticking to the Type 7s. I've upgraded to the Type 7B.
I got you the 9B.
All right. Let me see what they look like. So they're going to be about a third more expensive. Let's see what the benefits are, though. Torpedo attack's 24. So 4 more torpedo attack. Less reliability, though, on the new ones. I'm going to stick to the Type 7s for now. I think the range is their biggest improvement. But we can still go 4,000 kilometers on the ones I've been mass-produced. Because the Type 7 was the main sub the Germans used to fill out the U-boat fleets. I think 4,000 kilometers should get us well across where we need to in the Atlantic.
So we need field hospitals. We have plenty of support equipment. I would put field hospitals in everything.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're still a little low on Opal Blitz. I'll go up to 25 on that. And do we have a viable tank yet? Do we have a Panzer IV yet? No, never mind.
No. How far out are they?
It is 105 days.
3 months? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to keep going here.
I'll be able to put that anti-tank gun into this. Well, I'm going to wait till the MP40 and I'll just upgrade the infantry kits with the MP40 and the AT gun at the same time. What do we have for industry? We should go improve machine tools with the open slot you got.
Got him. That'll go construction.
And then there is a whole separate infantry support company tech slot for 1938. So make sure throughout this year, as we get open slots we don't need to use elsewhere, we just start ticking up like engineer, artillery, logistics, the ones that matter the most. We have extra steel right now somehow. We're at 48 of 60 out of the plane production queue. That's queued up and ready to go.
Pretty narrow path in terms of what you can do with the ministers. I don't mind that at all. And then you're
Let's
gonna
check the propaganda because we can use that to keep. We're already at 100% stability. No, you already got them going. Kickstart militarization. Let's do that. That's 24 more civs. I'm gonna go ahead and click it. That's up at the top. As we do the militarization focuses, it'll give us big chunks of military factories. So that'll be 24 when this one's done in 3 months. And then when we go total mob, supposedly there's some decisions you can check to quickly convert civs to mills. Which I think we need to try to be around 400 mills, ideally, by 1940. We're at 226 right now. So we just need to keep an eye on those decisions for them. Manpower's still looking a little bit rough. But I'd stay, let's get as much as we can out of manpower where we're at before we go up, because that's going to reduce construction, factory output, etc.
how many more divisions are you kicking out? Another 8. We might be okay as long as we can just have one infantry on the line.
Let's do these 8 and then one more batch of 9. That'll put us at one more army on top of that one.
Our politicians return from investment negotiations in Athens. Yeah, we shall visit.
Yeah, I did all those last time. I don't know how
It
beneficial they are.
increases your consumer good factories. We're going to conquer them. I'm just going to say we shall never invest. They had bad relations with Greece.
I did the long-term investment, but yeah, I don't know how heavy how big were the negative on the consumer goods.
5% is a lot.
Yeah, that's pretty big, especially when you're looking at thousands of factories like we have.
Come on, we need a tank here soon. 40 days, 30 days on the 3. I don't know if you want to mix. We should probably just wait 40 days on the 4 and just produce the 4 because of the light attack.
I'd say we mix them. Let's go the historical route.
Okay. Well, you're going to have 26 days on the Panzer 3. You're heavily going to have to take mills off of something else, so just be aware.
I'm going to downgrade off the Panzer 2, which I've got 10 on it right now. So I'll probably leave it like 2 on it, on the Panzer 2, and then put the rest between 3 and 4.
Reassert Eastern claims. Okay.
I'm going to keep the Panzer 38Ts going because we can do like Hetzers and stuff off of them later. All right, so we're making 4 planes a day. Let's take a pause here. Take a look at the British intel.
7 to 11. We're fine, dude. And then France is like 17 to 26. So we're gonna need possibly like 50 or 60 because of the Commonwealth. As long as you're at
we're at a
60.
full 60 mils right now on the fighters.
Okay, you're good to go. Start
Let me
pumping out.
let's go ahead and pump out the fighter wings.
Okay, I'm gonna start selling the biplane.
Yeah, the HE-51s. How much do you usually get? It's just a straight up civilian factory that you get when people buy them, or for the duration?
I really don't know. Gonna put them up there though. Dive bombers. We got Czech. I'm gonna keep that Czech bombers though. Because we have enough fighters, but I don't know about bombers there. Hopefully we start getting
These light bombers we have. It might be worthwhile getting rid of the light bombers that we have, because they're the ones that are from like before 1936. The ground attack's only 6, and then just maybe selling them.
Just put them in the queue if you want to get rid of them, if they suck that bad. Ultra historical mod, Michael?
The range is only 500. Yeah, they suck. I'm probably going to disband them.
If you do, tell me and I'll put them on the Mio.
You should have 2 stacks worth of them.
Okay.
And we'll just start getting the Stukas out to replace them, because they'll have about the same range as they did. Panzer III's out. Let me get that in production.
Panzer IV's out.
Yeah, let's pause. I'm gonna modify these guys up a little bit. Reliability's 70 on the Panzer III right now. Speed is about 7.5. I've noticed in this mod, whatever Mio that you used to research, like the Panzer III or 4, you have to use that when you actually click them into production. It doesn't let you pick the ones you didn't. Either that or it makes you do the historical ones. I'm not sure. I don't know which ones you put on them.
I don't know. I'm gonna go down on support equipment a bit, and then I'll go up on dive bombers, and then don't we have a better medium? No, it's 318 days. Shoot, it's gonna suck.
The medium bombers aren't terrible though. Looking at their stats,
I
Where
put
are they now?
another
They're still in
row.
Spain.
I put another row on them, but feel free to adjust these.
These
You
guys
see
are
fit.
hurting in Spain actually, like strength-wise. They're both at like 50%.
I don't even have them in the right area. There we go. All right, keep doing your thing.
I got the Panzer III and 4 production lines going. I'm going to create a 1939 era Panzer division.
Start upgrading rails a bit.
We're looking great on production, actually. Now I'm gonna start pumping out a couple more Panzer divisions and transitioning from the light divisions we started out with to the ones with the mediums as we get some more production going, though. So, but it shouldn't really affect the total number of trucks aside from new ones I'm raising.
Sounds good.
Is the MP40 done? I can get 9 more days. When that's done, let me know. I'll get get that mixed in along with the anti-tank gun.
Sounds good. All right, I'm gonna just go here.
Italy got a non-aggression pact.
Yep, I'm just preparing.
I wish you could do a front line across multiple countries in a time of peace when you're like to cover the lowlands with one army without having to do a fallback line like I did. All right, let me get the MP40s in.
Do you want the MG37?
Pause it and take a look at the stats. I think that's just the Czech machine gun, and it's just for historical flavor since we own the Czech factories.
What about the SPZB-41? It's like a...
That's a Czech Mauser essentially. Nah, just keep it with the K98s.
I'm gonna go ahead of time on the Focke-Wulf.
Okay. All right, squad leaders have MP40s as well as the team leaders.
Got you the Rifle Squad 40.
Yeah. Let's put the Mio on it.
Economy overheating is almost there. So our construction's gonna go way down.
We're running into steel issues as we... So I've got 30 factories on our medium tanks right now, between the two of them. Which, that should be more than... Probably more looking at 2 a day at that, once it gets fully efficient. Buy some steel from Hungary. Got it. We need some tungsten.
We need air innovations too. Hmm. Where is Air Innovations 2? Oh, it's way down there. A lot of 35-day focuses.
Makes them quick and easy, huh?
Yeah.
Let's see what ships are out. All right, we got the Admiral Hipper, as well as 3 more of our 1934 class destroyers.
Well, they nerfed all the production in Czechoslovakia and Austria for this mod, which makes sense.
I'm gonna put an armored car battalion, maybe on our motorized infantry.
Hmm. I can upgrade the BF-109 to the E fairly quickly. I'm going to go ahead and do that.
Yeah, that'd be good. How far out is that one?
81 days.
Yeah, that'll be huge. So let me know right when that's done. We'll swap the Bs over to it. Because it's quite the upgrade. I'm going to train our infantry armies up to snuff since I was pumping them out.
Okay, we have an excess of Panzer 3 and 4 just by a little, but we got enough.
All right, well, I haven't switched any of the tank divisions over to them, so I'm building up. Let me see how many they need per division.
Then we need a lot more. I'm going to go ahead and beat
We need
those.
72 of each.
We don't even have
We just
that.
keep an eye on the steel. Which, by the beginning of the war, as long as we have historically, the Germans only had like maybe 25% of the panzer divisions outfitted with the 3s and 4s in Poland. So on the historical timeline, we're doing okay, but we'll see how that translates into the game. You want me to do some flavor divisions with the light divisions? They're a motorized cav with an armored battalion, 2 armored battalions on them. They had 4 of them historically in Poland.
If you want, Guderian's maxed out. We could go Kruger next. So yeah, you could if you want, just for trailing
I'll do
forces.
the 4 for historical, and then we'll switch them to medium panzer divisions before France. You do Denmark and Norway before France, like history?
No, not really. I don't know. Is there any bonus to it?
Well, I mean, France usually doesn't push, so in this mod, actually, the British will try to get control of Norway, so we might have to follow the historical script more. Because if they can mine the coast of Norway, like they did historically, past like 250 mines, I think is what it said, then it'll cut off the steel from Sweden using their ports. So we might be forced to go that route. All right,
Yeah,
there's
you got the
Let's switch them
Messerschmitt.
over.
Yeah. It's December 30th.
Let me upgrade these a bit. Engine. How are we on air XP tons? Have we upgraded the
249? It's not like that great.
the doctrines? You give me using 90? I'll just put 3 on engine for the BF 109E. Starting out.
Yeah, the more fighter, the better.
What would weapons do? That adds ground attack. We don't need ground attack on them. But air attack goes up. I don't know. How many doctrinal upgrades have you done for the Air Force? Any? If not, I'll leave.
We need all that, so
I can just run it. Let me just do like 1 engine. And that'll give you enough for 2 doctrine. Well, how much are the doctrine upgrades in this mod? Are they 100 still?
let me see.
Or were they super expensive, like 500?
150. So don't upgrade anymore. And
I'll run it stock as the E4, and then we can upgrade it over time.
Dude, the land doctrine's 195, so we need to grind land doctrines somehow quicker.
We have all the
dudes, so just don't spend any more of those points, because I guess we just get that through fighting.
Mm-hmm. We have liaisons in Japan.
We could definitely do that.
Let's do that. We get a ton of XP. Japan's actually doing pretty good. Look at them. They have the whole eastern coast.
We should have sent attaches in Spain, actually. We'll do that as well.
Yeah, seeing that we couldn't grind the XP with our own divisions.
Dang, that was a huge miss. Oh well.
Yeah, it's all right.
Dockyards.
Yeah, let's see what we got. I think we got one of the capital ships out, yeah.
I sent attaches.
I might do another Admiral Hipper class, because historically I think they actually had 4 of these guys.
Hey, pro. Yeah, we're still playing here. Aren't you a Tarkov player? See what else we need. We probably actually need more mills. Come on. Let's go for reliability on tanks is always good.
Yeah, that's what I buffed up on them.
Wow. We got a bunch of dockyards.
I'm just gonna make 2 more heavy cruisers and then focus on screens. But these, I got the historical amount of destroyers out, or in the queue. We need steel though. We're at a huge deficit in steel.
Gotcha. I got you.
Steel's actually a hot commodity. England might be our best bet to buff up until the war starts with the steel. As much as we wouldn't want to do that. Alright, tank-wise, I'm going to convert the first 3 panzer divisions into the medium ones. That way we'll know how many we need to at least have them. We're actually not far off. We'll have them 100% manned here in a bit. So once the 4th and 5th Panzer Division come out, and then these 4 light tank divisions come out, then we'll have the historical tanks we need.
We can pretty much go Battle of Poland in 70 days. Go.
What else do we have? Let me take a look at the focus tree.
German mission to
We should
Japan.
let's do a couple. Let's do 3 airborne divisions. Do the 35-day focus of the Fallschirm School,
Okay.
and then we'll have them ready for the Western Front in Norway. Use these transport planes. I'm just gonna build them up as a regular 9 battalion infantry division. Like not short stack them at all. They'll hold out better too that way. Trucks are okay. They're 2 months behind. We'll have the tanks we need in a month. What's that?
We got Logi 2. Should be in all the tank divisions, but we have so much. I mean, you could do it for everything if you want. We have 8,000 spare support equipment, so it might not be a bad idea. Oh, I see your trainer.
Make sure they're in. Yeah, logistics is in the Panzer divisions.
More Panzer divisions would be good.
Let's get these out, and then after Poland, we'll convert these light divisions over. So that'll put us at 9. And then if we get up to like 12 before we go into France, if we're going historical timeline, then we should be good to go. I'm going to add another regiment to the motorized division, though, because it's only a 2 regiment. It's more like a brigade. That'll set us back some trucks for a bit. 3 months worth of trucks.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
I need to go to the bathroom too.
Yeah. All right, I'll be right back, chat. All right, Matt, you back?
Yep.
Okay, let's
So
slam
looking
into
at it, how
war.
many air wings do we have for fighters total now?
Should have a lot. We still have
2, 3, 4,
250K.
5, 6, 7. We have 22 fighter wings. I just bumped up another one that was able to be full, and I'm training them. Look at these air zones on this mod. They're a lot more. They're a lot smaller, so it'll definitely take some more micromanagement. Although if we're on intercept and we cover the fronts that they'd be flying through, that cuts them off, right? They changed that a while back in HOI4, didn't they? To where they can't just magically fly over your defended air zones to hit behind you, unless they have a route to it.
Not that I'm aware of. Because I've done that and they still hit behind me. I usually just start in the back and then move to the front. I just put them wherever they're bombing. Because it really doesn't matter. They usually, wherever I put them, they AI will adjust when they start getting killed.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I just follow them around the map, basically. So I got some more army out for you.
All right. So that's
Everything. Put these guys on battle plans along Netherlands and Belgium.
yeah. I'll use that small one for Netherlands probably. No, that's longer front. I'll just put them on Belgium. That smaller one, because the front's only a couple tiles. All right, so that gave us one airborne division for free.
You can put them into Warsaw depending on how quickly our tanks move. The tank division templates should be 45 width. So you need to up the tank division as high as you can. 35 wouldn't be bad, but the tank divisions need to be much higher.
The width metas are different in this mod. I
What?
think you want to be around 24.
Yeah, then put them there.
That's where they're at right now.
Okay. Wait. I just saw them.
Well,
I
20
mean,
on the medium, and then because that's it. I took out the light tanks starting out had one extra battalion in each regiment. So let's see what the plane's width is. Hold on. So the plane's combat width. Hold on, let me find some planes. 192. Yes, I think 24 is the meta on the. Unless you're going like extra heavy.
let's keep pressing on here. We should be pretty close. I think I'm just going to go to war next. It's going to take 3 focuses, 70 days. So it should be summer at some point, and then I think we're ready.
Now let me get the tanks moved up. Well, I got these divisions will be ready in July. You said 70 days, so it should work out pretty good. They'll be fully trained without having to train them ourselves. How are we looking on fuel? 4,000. So we've tripled our fuel production with the refineries.
we're gonna get into war here soon. I think some of your battleships must have come out.
Yeah. Yeah, the Scharnhorst and the Gneisenau, or however you say it.
Nice now, just ignore the G.
Gneisenau.
I think we have to wait till war to get Hungary and everyone in there. Let's see, did I do Gobramwart I didn't. Maybe I should do that before war.
What's that one do?
Helps you build infrastructure. We have more infantry or whatever out. Oh, I can't until we're in a faction with Italy. Okay.
Yeah, we got another 11.
Okay, go ahead and upgrade that. Or we got the medium bomber out. So probably take off production of the medium bomber and I'll change it to the light bomber. Do you agree?
Get the Ju-88.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can gonna just split it in half, or just switch it all the way over.
I just switched it all the way over.
Okay. The Ju-88 had good ground attack, just like the medium bomber did. It has a little bit less range, but it was still pretty good range on it.
So many slots.
Up to 312 mils. Are there any other options to convert? Yeah, no.
From stockpile?
No, the factory, like, I was just checking up top in the decisions.
I'm gonna get us a new plane out because I don't know what else to build.
What are you looking at, the fighters?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not far out anyway. That'll be a good upgrade. They'll come out in 40.
I'm a little worried about what's this resource? Bauxite? Build an infra.
Does Sweden have some? They don't, but Hungary has a ton of it, so don't worry about it. They got 2,000.
Okay.
So does Italy, has another 1,000 on the market.
Completed the UK. We're doing that. Oh, I forgot about the spies entirely. I'll just start spreading them out. Actually, they are already spread out.
I'm gonna buff up the SS divisions. I'm gonna buff them up from a regiment to a division. Since we have them, but they're just tiny currently.
I'll try to get another cipher off on France. Dude.
Alright, so they've got heavy AT.
Yeah, we'll keep going. Are we ready for war? You got all your tank divs out? Guderian's on the line, ready to go?
Well, we got 5 more or 6 more that are in the works. We only have the 3. We'll be ready by July.
We should
for the
only
ones that are
need
all in the
3.
queue. But no, I don't, let me get them prepped on the line. I might split them into like Army Corps size. Let's wait till July because we only have 3 Panzer divisions right now, and if we can get a good pincer movement through here, up to the like just shy of Warsaw, we can attack from the south and the north through here.
Either way, I think we can handle
I
it.
like to cut off that whole
Poznan area.
Mm-hmm. And then just have that encircled and destroyed pretty quickly.
The ultra historical mod. So far, it's pretty historical. You're not able to do like goofy stuff you wouldn't be able to do historically. So I like it. Thanks for coming to the stream, Colin. Got a bunch of stuff to do here. So you want to wait on Danziger War? I'll do one more focus.
Mm-hmm. Did you deploy 2 tank divisions?
Mm-mm.
There's 2 ahead in the production that are gone now. We have the 4 light coming up, but
You have to
let me see
make
if-
new ships.
all right, what do we have? 9. Let me just get a bunch of destroyers. Or we could do light cruise. Do we have an option to get a new template for light cruisers? Narvik class destroyers. No. Let's see what light cruisers we have. Let's do some more Nuremberg.
All right, I'm going to keep going while you do that. Still have more things that we can deploy.
Yeah, I'm getting some more destroyers in the queue.
You ready for
We're at
war?
huge metal disadvantage right now. What's going on here?
You ready for war?
I'm about to find out. Let me see if we get the tanks out yet. July 23rd for the tanks. I mean, I can deploy them now, but they'll be at just -5%. I'll go ahead and deploy them.
Yeah, let me adjust.
What's the short on trucks from? It's only 3 months worth of trucks somehow we're short on.
Definitely go up on that, like by 5 or 10. This is the ultra historical mod. You can do it on Steam. All you have to do is click subscribe. You go under HOI4 community and then workshop. I did answer you earlier, Michael. I don't know if you were watching.
Let me get this other tank set up down south.
Do we not get the better tank?
For what? The did you
No.
research a new one?
We'll get the better tank by like Barb, I guess. Okay, you got those guys down?
No, they're about to be on their way.
Okay, there it is. Danziger War. Then I'll go war with France. Can't. We have to take over Warsaw to get war with France. Okay, let me make sure that all these fighters are out, and we're gonna need fighters in like Nuremberg.
All right, then our tanks are strategically redeploying. So if you give them a couple days, that didn't automatically declare war, did it?
Yeah, I think it does.
Let's see. No, not yet. This doesn't show us at war with them yet.
Should do it.
I'd let their org go up before we push with the tanks.
Oh boy, we'll see how this goes.
Slow it down off of 4. So let's just do 3.
Okay, we're not at war yet. Usually in the game though, there it is. Now we should be at war.
No, we have a war goal, so we can call it. As long as it's called before September 4th, we're good.
Okay, the allies are gonna start joining, and then we're not gonna be able to trade with them anymore.
So we're gonna be at a. The steel situation is gonna be interesting, for sure.
Well, we should change down the economy before we forget, but we should go down to, oh, we're at limited. Never mind. Can't do any better there. Okay, let's see here. You got 7 tanks here?
And then 7 more down south. They're both gonna meet just west of Warsaw. Hold on, are these guys not assigned?
You gonna drop that guy into Warsaw?
No, I got the tanks doing a pincer move into
Here, I'll paradrop him.
just east of Lotz.
We have to be at war, I guess.
You can still plant it. Let's see. Where is he at? We have to have the transport planes in the same province as him, so we gotta find, where are they? They're in Berlin.
I'll put one over there going to Warsaw. Now try it.
All right. Here, let it. So which is it out of the Berlin airport? Where's the paratrooper guys?
It's in the rightmost airport.
Market with like the shield thing. Okay. All right, they're moving to it, but it's not letting me plan it yet. Maybe they have to be. The planes are already there. They're flying there. They're showing already there.
Oh, your Panzers are still going up north. I don't know. For some reason, the divisions look a little weird to me. It's harder to see them.
All right, let's see if it let me plan it now.
Okay, I'm going to declare war.
Needs to have at least 72. You gonna control the northern tanks, and I'll control the southern ones?
Sure.
I'll try to meet up here in Warsaw.
Yeah, Guderian. Let's see if he actually has... He only has tactical planner. Okay. All right, here we go.
Get the infantry going.
Let me adjust trade real quick. We're already at war with France, so they could push us.
Oh, they're the 4th and 5th Panzer divisions are out, but they just went with the infantry. I guess they got lumped in with an assignment. All right, so I divided them up. They'll be coming when they get there. Hold on.
They're shredding. I would take him out of the battle plan if you can.
Yeah, I'm controlling them.
Wrap up pretty quick. This is a huge fold. They're just like folding pretty hard here. That's pretty crazy. Damn, they're holding out in Warsaw. There it is. There it is. Come on, come on. Oh, the Russians are coming in from the other side.
Yeah, they haven't joined the war on our side.
I started around Maginot.
Yeah, they've been probing the line. They haven't been able to make their way through.
Okay, we pause.
Yeah. Did we do the west wall?
No, no.
That's good. They held without the extra forts. All right, where are we at on tanks? For some reason, the Panzer IVs are a bit further behind. The production's still the same. No, it's our steel problem is compounding. We need to see what we can do for steel now that the war's going. Let's bump Swedish steel up all the way. Italy. I'm gonna bump the tank production down a bit because I feel like we're not gonna be able to sustain that amount of steel because we have no production below the tanks on the production queue.
Yeah, just fix it and then I'll fix trade. I'm gonna put some of these divs, the infantry divs, just covering the coast.
Okay.
The downside here is like there's just way too much stuff. It's a little hard to tell what's going on.
See with black ice where they get like 5 or more times the amount of stuff to produce.
I think everyone wants me to do black ice because it's painful.
I like black ice. I'll do it with you.
I don't know if I want to.
I haven't played it much since they redid the industry where you have the raw resources like this, but that used to be my main go-to mod prior to it. And we've just been playing Tarkov since they came out with the more in-depth resources.
Did you put up the Navy on Strike Force in the channel? And did you put the subs out?
No.
Okay. We'll do that.
So the first 2 are going to be a short-range subs, like the coastal subs. And then the rest of the groups are... It's the ocean. Don't commit the fleet to the strike force to the channel. That's just gonna get him killed this early.
No, I'm not gonna do that. Okay, the fleets. When I said the channel, I meant the Straits, Denmark Straits.
Oh yeah.
And then we still have mills to allocate. Let's see if I can go total mob.
Okay.
I need to go total war. Oh, I see where it is. So we can only go total war after reforming the economy, which is Greater Germany. We have to be at war with the US, Soviet Union. Must have suffered more than 1 million casualties. Yikes.
Yeah, because they didn't really go total mobilization until later in the war, till it was going poorly.
I'm going to zoom forward to around Maginot.
So you want to do Denmark and Norway to make sure you keep the steel coming? I mean, we'll get some steel out of France. I just don't know how much. Yeah, you switched over the occupational thing, yeah.
Dude,
We're
we have
hurting on
so many
tungsten.
more factories.
I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna block off channel for supply because we're losing convoys through there. I'm just gonna put a wall around England so that the supply steers.
We have to do
Far enough away.
Westerbank. We're doing Maginot, so let's just go into France.
Alright, you gonna stack the tanks near Luxembourg? You got them?
I already did, yeah. We got a lot of resources. That was good.
So hold on, before we go into Luxembourg and stuff, remember these armies are smaller than vanilla. Let's pause it. So we need to double up where you normally just put one army of 24. I would just do 2 in each area where you normally have 1. That's what I did on France. So definitely in Luxembourg, not Luxembourg, but in the Netherlands, we need 2 armies there. Let me bring over this army.
I got him. Dude, where is Rommel? There he is. I don't think we need an extra army against Netherlands. They're gonna fold pretty
No, but
quick.
it'll be nice when once we collapse them, we can sweep down with them along the coast, along with the tanks when they get there.
I put Rommel
we
on
sickle cut.
Belgium. Belgium will be. We can't stack too heavily because we'll lose all of our supply. Here, we could put Von Kluge on the line. There you go, on Belgium. There you go. They're bombing Czechoslovakia. Okay. Odd. Okay, we're good. Dude, they're absolutely getting destroyed. Okay, we almost have around
The
Maginot.
fighters are?
I could just tell because I don't know, they're not coming in too hard. So you want Westerbank next? Okay. Boom.
Yeah. So we're doing that first, or are we going into France first?
We can't go into what? What did Iran Maginot do? Oh, here we go.
There's says decisions for Fall Guild.
Okay, let's do that. Where are they? Distribution of labor. Paul Gelb. Whoa, it just happens.
Oh,
Strike at Scapa Flow.
what's that? Where is it? Under the decisions or what?
Yeah, you could do that's what happened historically. They had a submarine commander that went in and just started like shooting off torpedoes right at the river mouth, at the port mouth, because they forgot to put up the submarine nets.
Nice.
I'm gonna do it. We'll see what we get. Ooh, we can enact general mobilization. I don't think we need to do that. Civilian truck requisition. Do we need that?
Let's see the trucks.
It
Yeah,
so
we're negative 4,000, which is only 130 days, but it would help out. What are the negatives to it though?
pretty bad.